On August 23, 2005, Tropical Storm 12 arose on the satellite images of meteorologists. At that time, no one was aware of the conditions that would make this one of the most devastating hurricanes in the history of the United States, Hurricane Katrina. New Orleans, Louisiana, a metropolitan area, is located 105 miles up from the Gulf of Mexico and 7 feet below sea level in some areas. Levees and flood walls were constructed in 1969 to help protect this vulnerable city. However, in the year 2005, the constructions were put to the test. As Katrina gained speed and strength, it was recommended that everyone in the city of New Orleans evacuate. It was at this time researchers could see Katrina was 3 times the size of Hurricane Camille of 1969. However, with 100,000 people that did not own cars and lack of official transportation, 90,000 remained to wait out the storm. They were directed to the Superdome, home of the New Orleans Saints, for protection. On August 29, 2005, Katrina hit land with impressive size and power. Extending to 430 miles wide, 50-foot waves arose in the usual calm Gulf of Mexico, creating up to 30-foot surges of water to the coast, the largest the United States had ever seen. Within 23 minutes of Katrina on land, water in the Ninth Ward section of New Orleans rose 14 feet. Winds blew panels of the Superdome roof off, letting rain pour in among the inhabitants. On the northern section of the city, flood walls began to shift or snap in half. 100,000 gallons of water poured into the northern half per second. 1,000 desperate 911 calls were placed. Unfortunately, professionals were not able to get to any of the individuals in need. Approximately 25 hours after landfall, hundreds of boats and helicopters circled the city. Some people referred to the scene of something in a war movie. Many of the boats and buses that were in the city for preparation were lost because of the extensive flooding. This put extra pressure on FEMA and the federal government. One surprising group, the National Fisheries and Wildlife Foundation, stepped up to help rescue thousands of people. While chaos grew and many people were left without food and water, looting became a major problem in New Orleans. Walmarts and other stores were being robbed for basic needs such as formula, diapers, food, and water. While New Orleans was turning into a third world country, President George W. Bush stayed on schedule visiting towns in California. He seemed to neglect the cries of those in the aftermath of Katrina. By Wednesday, New Orleans hospitals took matters into their own hands by contacting CNN News to get crucial patients evacuated. As the National Guard continued to fail to maintain order, Bush flew over the city for the first time to see the damage. By Friday morning, relief was not in sight. The city of New Orleans was in despair. Mayor Negan spoke publicly for the first time with anger and annoyance. When all was said and done, it was estimated that over 1,000 died during Hurricane Katrina, and a year later, 35,000 people were scattered across the country waiting for their homes to be rebuilt. Lack of levee design and federal procedures failed the people of New Orleans and was a continuing debate for years to come.